When working in a male-dominated industry, women tend to do twice the amount of work and receive half the credit. As you can imagine, taking on a leadership role as a woman in this environment can be intimidating, risky, and harsh. There's a woman named Noelle who decided to take on a job that involves leading a team of sales representatives in the highest grossing territory in Arizona in an industry that's predominantly male. Not only was she promoted to a leadership role within 1 year of employment with the company, but she's also viewed to be one of the best leaders, and she has several awards to prove it. Hi, my name is Jillian Sanders. The purpose of this video is to examine and analyze the leadership style of one of the best leaders that I've ever encountered. In September of 2015, the start of my senior year in college, I was presented with an offer to be the very first sales and marketing intern for the largest distributor of wine and spirits in the country. This internship has provided me with so many opportunities, one specifically being the opportunity to meet and work with Noelle. Immediately after reading this assignment, I knew that I wanted to interview her. My goal was to find out all aspects of Noelle, including her background, her leadership style, and her future plans. On page 101 of the textbook, written by Hackman and Johnson, it explains the transformational leadership style and how those leaders are concerned with satisfying the basic needs of their followers, but are defined by going beyond that exchange by engaging the person in an attempt to satisfy the higher level needs of self-esteem and self-actualization. Transformational leadership is empowering and inspirational, and it elevates leaders and followers to a higher level of motivation and morality. Our interview began with discussing her background and previous leadership experiences to help me gain an understanding of how her style developed. I asked Noelle to describe her leadership approach to me and what characteristics she portrays. Her main points included leading by example, managing by mutual respect, and that while she had the same goal for all of her sales reps, that she had to use different approaches and set unique paths for each individual based off of what motivates them and what appeals to them. She used the real-life scenario of two different sales reps and how she led them to success. Rep A was motivated by pride and wanting to feel that they were the best of the best. Rep B was solely monetary driven. For Rep A, she was able to leverage with asking them if they wanted to be the best. For Rep B, she used the approach of digging and researching to find every single incentive available to stimulate top performance. Everything that Noelle discussed when describing her style aligned perfectly with the textbook's information on transformational leadership style. We later discussed the topic of the impact that gender has on a leadership. Page 323 of the textbook states how females are more likely to engage in transformational leadership behaviors, specifically how they focus on the needs of their individual followers. Noelle brought up how women are looked down upon in the business world because of the stereotype of being emotional. However, when women display the characteristics that are accepted for males, they are considered to be rude and arrogant. The textbook mentions this exact problem on page 325. Hitting on one last point when discussing Noelle and her strategies, we talked about how to handle difficult situations. She expressed how she uses comedy and empathy within reason, and how she does not take the approach of yelling and screaming, but will sometimes use respectful cultural humor. On page 327 of the text, it states how humor is essential for leaders because of the various functions that it performs in the workplace. Overall, Noelle displays a transformational leadership style and has proven to literally be a textbook example. She's helping to construct our business organization to be prepared for our future challenges by motivating and guiding her followers and developing them into leaders. As far as her future plans go, Noelle is open to all opportunities that will allow her to continue advancement in her career.